Refined carbohydrates, though often comforting and convenient, carry consequences that reach far beyond momentary blood sugar spikes. At the cellular level, their repeated consumption can quietly sabotage the body's innate repair systems, chief among them autophagy. What seems like an innocuous habit, grabbing a pastry in the morning or sipping a sweetened drink in the afternoon, sets off a chain of biochemical reactions that, over time, erode our capacity for cellular renewal. Autophagy, designed to be our inner maintenance crew, becomes blunted and inefficient, and the long-term result is not only sluggish metabolism but accelerated aging, particularly in the brain and other high-energy demand organs. The issue begins with the metabolic volatility caused by refined carbs. Foods like white bread, sugary snacks, sweetened cereals, and soft drinks are digested rapidly, flooding the bloodstream with glucose. In response, the pancreas releases large amounts of insulin to shuttle this glucose into cells. When this cycle happens occasionally, the body manages it well. But when it becomes a daily routine, insulin remains chronically elevated, which creates two problems. First, high insulin is one of the strongest natural inhibitors of autophagy. It tells the body there's no need to clean up or conserve because energy is abundantly available. Second, over time, the body's cells become less responsive to insulin signal, a condition known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance itself compounds the problem. When cells stop responding properly to insulin, the body compensates by producing even more of it, reinforcing autophagy suppression. Meanwhile, glucose and fats linger in the blood, leading to the formation of harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which directly contribute to oxidative stress. Oxidative stress, when free radicals outpace the body's antioxidant defenses, is not only damaging to DNA, mitochondria, and proteins, but also further impairs autophagy by overwhelming the very system designed to handle cellular debris. In a healthy state, autophagy would step in to clean up this mess, recycling damaged mitochondria, preventing toxic buildup, and maintaining cellular energy efficiency. But with autophagy stifled by insulin resistance and inflammation, the waste accumulates. This is especially problematic in long-lived cells like neurons. The brain, which demands constant energy and precise communication between cells, becomes vulnerable to the very dysfunction that unchecked refined carbs accelerate. Research increasingly links impaired autophagy to neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, where protein aggregates and damaged organelles pile up within neurons, eventually disrupting cognitive function and memory. Beyond the brain, refined carbohydrates quietly age the entire metabolic system. The pancreas becomes overworked, the liver accumulates fat, and muscle tissue loses its insulin sensitivity. With each of these changes, autophagy continues to decline. The body's ability to regenerate wanes, leaving cells in a pro-inflammatory, energy-deprived state. What begins as a dietary pattern driven by taste or convenience gradually evolves into a biological environment ripe for disease. Metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular dysfunction, and accelerated aging become far more likely in this context. And yet, the narrative is not one of doom, but of clarity. Understanding the impact of refined carbohydrates on autophagy doesn't mean eliminating all pleasure or carbohydrates from life. It means recognizing that food is information. Just as refined carbs impair cellular cleanup, whole, fiber-rich, unprocessed carbohydrates can help preserve it. Choosing slow-digesting options like legumes, ancient grains, root vegetables, and fruits rich in polyphenol can help moderate blood sugar, reduce oxidative stress, and maintain a hormonal environment that is far more supportive of autophagy. Moreover, small shifts, like delaying breakfast, reducing snacking frequency, or incorporating moderate exercise, can restore insulin sensitivity and reawaken dormant autophagic pathways. These actions create windows of metabolic rest, where the body can resume its cellular housekeeping and reverse some of the dysfunction set in motion by dietary excess. Ultimately, refined carbohydrates don't just threaten our waistlines, they shape the way our cells age, repair, and survive. By understanding their deeper influence on autophagy, we gain the power to make more meaningful food choices, not out of fear, but out of respect for the extraordinary system within us that is constantly working to restore and renew.